Hey everyone, welcome to week 7. I'm sure you have figured out by now that there are no discussion posts this week, and there's also no leadership reflection this week. This is meant to be a work week for you to have the opportunity to think about what case you want to write about and to begin working on that and working on your media presentation. I think that you'll find that this is a great way to tie together all the things we've been reading and the reflections you've had on the discussion board, and it gives you the opportunity to really put those all into practice. So you'll definitely want to include some citations from Haslam and Lowney in your paper as you write. And just generally, this paper is meant to be a case study, so you're the writer of the case study this time, and you are writing about a leadership situation that you have encountered. Now, this might be something from your work, or it could be something from a volunteer position that you are involved in. I know a lot of you do a lot of community work, international service even. So if you have a case that that seems like it fits, I'm sure that would be really interesting as well. You'll want to describe the background of what happened, what your role in the decision making in the case was. You'll want to give a little bit of history about the organization itself. And then you'll do some reflection using reflective practices that we've talked about. So you get to decide which ones you think are most appropriate for reflecting on this, whatever you would like. You can choose 1 or 2 or even more if you want, but it's a short paper. So I would encourage you, 1, not to choose a topic that's too complex, and 2, just to, just be concise in how you're writing about this as you've learned more about how to do that over the course of this class. Also, you'll have a media presentation that's due, and all of this is due on Tuesday night next week. Both of those are due to me on Tuesday night, and then your media presentation will also be uploaded onto the discussion board next week, week 8. You'll make sure your media presentation should have also a references page at the end of that, and using PowerPoint is good with that. I know that's something that we all have, so we can make sure that everybody's able to view it if you use PowerPoint. And that should be about 5 to 10 slides and just really be a concise way to indicate what you've worked on. Make sure you get the APA manual out as you're working, and there's a sample paper. I think it's figure 2.1. You'll want to look at that. My expectation is that there'll be headings in your paper, at least level 1 headings, which is bold and centered, but you may have some level 2 headings also. So just make sure you do those the correct way, and it helps me as the reader to know what section I'm in. Am I in the background section or reflection section, or am I reading about your personal philosophy of leadership, or exactly where am I in this paper? Let's see. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I'm happy to set up a meeting, Zoom meeting, or a phone call, or whatever is most helpful for you. Or we can email back and forth if you're not sure about topic or you're not sure how to proceed. I know that it's a little bit vague, and that's intentional to give you some room to kind of structure things how you want to, but definitely, the components that I've just mentioned to you should be a part of the paper. Okay, also this week there is an evaluation form in Blue Line for you to fill out about the class, and please do that. It's very helpful. Creighton has placed a lot of emphasis on evaluation, and it's helpful for the university in evaluating the program, but it's also helpful for me in teaching the class to know what feedback you have. So it helps me to have something to reflect on, and we always want to be growing and improving, and it's very valuable to hear what your thoughts are. Okay, I hope you have a great week, and please do reach out if there's anything I can do to help. Take care.